It is time for lunch, and Chef Judi joins us now from a great spot at the Seafood Shack along the Intercoastal in Cortez. Judi?
It could not be a more beautiful day to be sitting outside in this perfect spot. The Seafood Shack has been here a long time, but make no mistake, there is some new creative dishes on the menu. You're going to get to meet the chef and find out the display I have right here. You'll see all your old-time favorites, but many new dishes as well. And there's plenty of outdoor seating. I even found out they just bought a boat that they are refitting that they're going to be able to use to do their own fishing charters, so you'll be able to catch your fish and bring it in and they'll cook it for me. So stay with us throughout the hour as we come to you from the Seafood Shack right here in Cortez. Oh, Ray, it is so gorgeous, I got to tell you. And I'm really happy because I'm here with an old friend, Lisa Kubik, and you're going to give us the history of the Seafood Shack.
I would love to. And welcome to Cortez today on this beautiful Chamber of Commerce day.
Nice job on the weather.
I know, it's just beautiful today. But anyone who's from the area knows about the Seafood Shack. It's been here for over 45 years. So it was built in '71 as a marina, and then the restaurant was added. 3 years ago, Van Dyke Group of Companies took over the Seafood Shack and started its restoration. And we have just tried the best that we can to bring it back to its former glory, but also while maintaining the old Florida feel that it had.
And that's what I really feel here.
Absolutely.
So aside from the food, which we're going to get to in a minute, let's talk about things like hours of operation, exciting things people might find here. I saw a sign about Rum Mondays.
Yes, Rum Day Monday. And we love Rum Day Mondays because Mondays can be tough. So on Mondays, all of our rum drinks are half price. And we have the whole 6-acre waterfront property here, so there's a lot more to do too. There's the restaurant, which has the outdoor patio. We also have a banquet space upstairs with beautiful views of the water. And we also have a 68-slip marina. So we love it when our guests come by boat. It's very easy to dock and dine here.
Well, I'm going to certainly plan on finding somebody with a boat so I can dock and dine, but go nowhere. We're coming back with Chef, and we'll find out about all this deliciousness and fresh seafood in just a few minutes. Well, that's right, and I'm here with Chef Gerard, and Gerard, this looks amazing, really uptown cuisine. So let's get started with this version of macaroni and cheese.
Okay, so instead of having your plain old mac and cheese, we've got Crawfish Mac and Cheese with fresh Gouda, Swiss, and white cheddar.
I call that for my lunch.
Over here we have the Cortez Cobb salads, traditional Cobb, except we've added shrimp and crawfish on top with a little fried onions on top.
I love the idea of the crawfish. Really creative twist.
Those are the local clams, Joe Island clams. They are superb. They're awesome. Just serve with a little bit of drawn butter, and as they are.
As they should be. I'm a purist from Boston, so I agree. Now, this is really a traditional nod to New Orleans on your shrimp.
Correct, yeah. So we did our play on shrimp and grits. There should be no instant grits ever in anybody's meal, so we do the fresh stone ground grits, and then our little Creole spin with the Holy Trinity and Parmesan cheese on top.
And I see those andouille sausage.
That's right, that's right.
Now, this sandwich looks so creative and so yummy. Tell us about it.
So that's our play on a BLT. This is now with crawfish. Yet again, we've got fried green tomatoes, and then you lettuce and tomato on the bun.
And now, this is not your traditional nachos. I'm telling you. Tell me about the seafood nachos.
So those are fresh blue crab meat on top with fresh queso fresco, a little bit more melted cheese on top, and then pico de gallo over it.
Do you mind if I tell you that I did cheat and try it, and the sauce is so good? Now, fish tacos, totally trending, totally on point. Tell us about yours.
So these are one of our star dishes. It's our play, again, on just your average fish taco. We did a hard shell. You've got always local fish. It does change. In this case, it's triggerfish. And then served with a nice pico de gallo and Baja sauce on top.
Now this is exciting because you were very involved with Edible Sarasota and the trash fish and sustainability. Let's talk about fish collars.
So fish collars, I have a lot of people say to me, well, I've been throwing those away for 35 years.
Yeah.
Well, we can't do that anymore. Now we've got to utilize every part of the fish, and that's what we do here at the Seafood Shack. We try to utilize everything, and this is by far probably one of the best parts of the fish.
I totally agree. So how do you prepare, how do you cook a fish collar?
So a fish collar, you would obviously fillet it out, and then you would marinate it for a few hours. In this case, we roast them up, top them off with a fresh chili sauce on top, serve it with Louisiana-style dirty rice, and then our fresh roasted vegetables.
And this is cobia today?
Cobia, correct.
So that also changes as well?
It will, yeah. Usually it's between cobia or snapper or even grouper.
Well, it all sounds good. Now, for you traditionalists, of course, they have the delicious fried grouper sandwich and fried seafood platter, but as you can see, there's so much more of freshness and creativity. But don't go away yet. I'm coming back, and there's a hint of homemade pie. And here we are with some fresh dessert. Look how creative this is. This is our local Daikon Dairy chocolate milk. If you've never had their chocolate milk, it is simply to live for with a homemade chocolate chip cookie. I love the idea. And to know me is to know that pie is my favorite dessert in the world. So every day they have 1 or 2 different homemade pies. This is a strawberry crumb pie, freshly baked, and I am the lucky one to tuck into this one. So it's a beautiful day. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. This is the time of the year to be spending time with your family. Get away from a little bit of shopping and take some time to come out and enjoy Cortez in the area and the Seafood Shack. I hope you have a great weekend. I know I'm off to a good start.